All right, welcome to a brand new episode of Society and Pop Culture 101. I am instructor BK Spades, and today we have a very, very, very special moment. The moment I've been waiting for like the past 3 weeks, but I ain't gonna hold you too long. We about to do this thing right now because I do have a co-host. All right, here we go. You guys ready? You guys ready? Ready? It's a bit of a surprise, but not really. But it is. Welcome back to the show, sis.
Hi, everyone. It's so good to be back. I'm really excited to be back. If you don't know, I am instructor Novocaine. Um,
Gang, gang.
like like BK said, I have been absent for a few weeks. And I'm gonna just go ahead and get straight to the point. I have been absent for I can't even talk straight. This what happens when you're not publicly speaking for a few weeks. But hey Russell Faith, hey Shaquille. Um, so I'm gonna just jump straight into it. Okay, my mom passed away. Unfortunately, it was very sudden. None of us saw it coming. I really don't have many answers to these questions that a lot of people have been asking me. So like when I'm not a huge fan of people asking like why, even when it wasn't my mom. Uh just know that, one day they were here, one day they're not here. This is a very, 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 very tough time. As most of you know, I am pregnant and expecting our second child. So this has have been a very, very, very heavy time for me and my family. Shout out to my brothers. They have been my rock. Shout out to my husband. Shout out to my baby. Like baby girl even has been like she's been on top of things. Shout out my um my support system, all of my closest friends. BK is in that group of close friends. If y'all didn't know, that's my brother. All
I better
right,
be.
that's
I
my
better be.
brother. Thank you, Shaq. This has just been unfortunate, overwhelming, very, very hard, extremely hard. But I know that a lot of people have been pouring their love into me and my family, and I appreciate every single last one of y'all. My birthday was 2 days ago, so that was like a really tough moment as well, and it's still super fresh because it hasn't even been a full month yet. But today is the very first day that I felt actually strong. I remember I was talking to BK and I was like, "Bro, I'm not strong right now," and that was okay. But today, in this moment, I feel strong. So that's all I had to say on that. I don't want to talk about it anymore at the moment because I could feel it. I could feel it coming. I could feel it coming. If I just randomly like go off a screen, y'all know why. Y'all know why. It's okay, and it's okay.
I'm I'm excited that you're back. I got loves for moms. I
Yes,
miss her. She was
yes,
an amazing lady.
yes. A
Um
huge supporter of our show,
oh
by the
yeah, that
way.
was exactly what I was going to say. She was like a rock of the show, man. So man, I don't want to dwell on it too much because we've had our discussions off
Yeah.
camera about all this. So I'm gonna switch to gears. I have no good segue for this.
No,
Okay.
there's no good segue. There's literally no good segue. Like, how do we just. But rest in peace, mom. I love you. I love you so much, lady. Like, that's my bestie. It's hard to talk about her in the past tense, but gotta start getting used to that. It's one day. One day. I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time.
Yeah. Take you deserve that. You deserve that. Um
Golly.
on today's episode,
Yes.
golly. On today's episode, we are talking about fictional character crash outs. Those characters that are justified in their crash out.
Mm-hmm.
Um So if you
Mm-hmm.
don't know what a crash out is, if you're on the internet, you know. But some of my audience, we're millennials, so a crash out is when things just go like something happened to you and like you just lose it. You just lose all control of your emotions and your feelings and all that good stuff, and then you crash out. So in later in the episode, we're gonna have last things. I just go ahead and preface that too, where we're gonna be talking about the upcoming versus battle, and we're gonna be talking about Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl. So stay tuned for the last thing.
Balboni.
So,
Yes, I love me a good crash out too, Faith. Like, listen, I've been this close to crashing out a few times these past few weeks, but it would have been justified. It would have been justified.
oh, Nessa came through already. It's been 2 minutes, Nessa. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Maleficent is justified in her crash out.
I
Movie
agree.
Maleficent, yes, I definitely
Movie
agree. Yeah,
Maleficent. Maleficent.
Deadpool, Deadpool.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
I agree.
yeah, yeah.
Y'all about to
But
be mad
but
at my list.
but before we get into it, I'm gonna. You know what? You go first. You're back. First day back. You go first.
All
You
right,
you hit it
bet.
with it.
I want to. The very first person I want to bring up, the very first fictional character I want to bring up is Aaron Yeager. All right, all right, all right. I
Okay. Okay.
understand. I
No. That's a
understand.
solid.
This a lot of people do not agree with me on this. Even my own husband does not agree that Aaron Yeager is a justifiable crash out. Me personally, I feel like it was justified because as we spoiler alert to everyone that has not seen Attack on Titan, here it goes. As we see, the cycle is starting right back up at the end of the movie. I mean, at the end of the series. And had he 100% the rumbling, everything would have just ceased to exist. Then it could have been a whole new society that came up with their own problems. We would have never had to worry about any of these titans and things like that. I stand with Aaron Yeager and everything he had to do with the rumbling, and I take my hat off to him. If I was in their universe, I definitely would have been a Jaegerist for sure,
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
absolutely, absolutely. Team Aaron on that one.
Definitely huge, big time team Aaron. Shout out to all the Jaegerists out there.
The
It was very
Jaegerists.
justified. And then on top of that, like, just imagine you just minding your business one day, and then you are flooded with all of these memories that never happened to you, and you're trying to figure out, well, what am I supposed to do with this information? I'm gonna just end it all because that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah,
This is my this is my destiny. This is what they say, my ministry, and
not your ministry now.
Aaron did no wrong in my book. Shout out to Aaron. Shout out to the rumbling and all the Jaegerists out there. That's my first
Yo,
one.
yo, we need to get like some Jaeger's t-shirts. I think this is the time for it right now. Right now, we all need Jaeger's t-shirts. Um, so I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start off low. Okay, Naomi from WWE is a justifiable crash out.
Mm.
That's a justifiable crash out. I'm just
Mm.
we gotta go all the way back to the NXT days. First of
Okay.
all, no, we're going back before that to the FTW days. FCW, sorry. So FCW, Naomi is on top of FCW, right? She's like next in line diva over there. She's like one of the first, I think she's the first FCW champion. They get bought out by WWE, WWE do NXT. Then Naomi is a standout, right? She's a
Mm-hmm.
standout. And then
Mm-hmm.
she gets to WWE, and the first thing they do is they put her with the Funkadactyls, whatever, right? Right? That's an
Okay.
issue. I mean, she made lemons out of that lemonade.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then
Mm-hmm.
she went on to like Team Bad. She's getting over, and then her eye got injured, right? She gets injured by Oksana, I believe it was. Eye injury derails everything. Then we fast forward. She's on top of the world, women's champion, loses it, comes back,
Mm.
comes back on top of the world again, wins at WrestleMania, right? Was it WrestleMania or she walks in WrestleMania? I can't
I,
remember right now. Nessa, correct
um,
me if I'm wrong. I know you or JB, you guys are in the comments. So then we're gonna fast forward because we got a couple of women's championships here, but still, even though she was women's champion, she had the glow title. It was cool. Everybody still had things to say, fans included. She was fighting backstage and everything. So all of this is culminating, right? Then she leaves because they wasn't treating her well with Sasha Banks. Then,
Mm.
then she goes to TNA, puts TNA on her back, pretty much runs TNA. Jordan Grace too, but when Naomi got there, more eyes got to TNA. Then she comes back to WWE with the blessings of Scott D'Amore,
Mm-hmm.
and then they just kind of like push her to the side for Bianca and and Jade.
That's a good
So then
one.
so then she takes Jade out for Bianca, and then Bianca's ungrateful. Like what? What?
Okay.
And then
Okay.
now we got crash out Naomi. And then what happens when she started crashing out? She became Miss Money in the Bank, which she should have won years before. Then she became
John.
champion, and then she gets pregnant. But before the pregnancy,
But I
that was a
will.
justifiable crash out.
I'm
Justifiable
gonna
crash out.
I'm gonna fully agree with you on this. You just gave me like a full rundown because as I have said in a million times, and a million times I'm gonna say it more. I come in and out watching WWE, but with that full background, it put some pieces to the puzzle where I was like, oh heck yeah! Like there was just
Yeah.
even like we go back 3-4 years ago. I already said it was justified, but when for you to take it all the way back to the NXT days, you just added some pieces to the puzzle for me.
All of that counts in this crash out. It's all valid. It's
Oh
all
yeah,
valid.
most valid, mostly highly valid, highly valid. I wanted to go back to this comment right here that Trill says Scar was literally next in line, so he is justified. I'm not gonna say that. Mufasa and the hit and frame job as Simba. So of course we didn't know anything about Scar's backstory and everything. But when I seen Mufasa, Lion King, Mufasa, I was like, oh, well, there you have it. Like
Yeah.
Scar is actually was part of my honorable mention list, but since Trill had already said in the comments, I wanted to go back and agree with him on that. You guys are going off in the comments right now, by the way.
For real.
Like
For
there's
real.
so many good like
Student
characters.
session going in right now.
Student section is going in, and I love it. Like I love it. I know nothing about Anakin. I'm sorry.
We got. I don't know. I don't want to bring up Anakin right now.
I'm sorry.
He's not on my list. I don't know. I don't know. I got to go through that one in my head. But Scar's name is trash. His original name is Taka, and that
Thank
means
you.
trash. So on that
Right,
alone, on
right.
that alone,
And that's so messed up
Team
that his
Scar.
name is Taka because if he was literally next in line. So why would they just name him trash? Like that's dirty. But
Right.
when you watching the Mufasa movie, Scar's daddy, I forgot his character name, but Scar's daddy was and
He was a Mitch.
he was a Mitch.
Okay. Okay.
It was a Mitch.
So
And I was just like, Scar just did never had he just never had his moment and he crashed out. Justified. I agree.
all right. So my next crash out.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna go to Adventure Time, and we're gonna go with Benson. So not Adventure Time. Sorry, not Adventure Time. Regular show.
Regular
Benson from
show.
Regular Show. Okay,
Benson is the one with
so
the head.
yeah, he's the
Mm-hmm.
vending machine,
Mm-hmm.
but he was
Mm-hmm.
also the park manager, right? So
Mm-hmm.
he has like Mordecai and Rigby, which is the star Regular Show, which are terrible park employees. They mess up everything. And on top of that, they lazy. So just about every time you seen Benson was crashing out on them because they're supposed to be working and ain't nobody working.
That's a
Ain't
good
nobody
one.
working. So I'm with them.
That's a good one. You ready for my next one?
Yeah, what's your next one?
Morty Smith from Rick and Morty.
Touche.
Now,
Touche.
and I said it on this show, but I'm gonna say it a million more times. I love Rick and Morty. That's my show. That might be my top show right now, honestly. Uh, Rick and Rick and Morty. First of all, Rick has never really respected Morty until about season 4. And Morty had to crash out a few times because of the disrespect he got from
Yeah,
his own grandfather. And it's
facts.
like, it's not even just one universe. This is a multiverse problem that Morty is just treated like trash, like straight doo doo. Uh, there's a specific episode I was thinking about how Morty ain't enough therapy exactly in the multiverse.
We're
Exactly
gonna have
for
to go
Morty.
at the
This
end of the show. We're gonna have to go back through some of these comments because there's
yeah,
so many good
it's
ones. They're
so
just
many.
not on the
It's a
topic
lot
we're
of
on
good
at the
ones.
moment.
It's a lot of good ones. It's a lot of good ones. But when I just saw an episode recently where Morty had to crash out on his mom because he was dating basically like the Captain Planet character. I forgot her name. Planet
Yeah, yeah,
Tina.
yeah.
Planet Tina,
Something
I
like
want to
that.
say her name.
I think so.
And Morty was in love. I mean, Morty was in love. The one person who accepted Morty for who he was, and he had to crash out on his own mama. I was like, there you go, Morty. There you go. But
Sometimes you got to do
yes,
what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Morty Smith character development might be some of the best character development I have seen in any type of animated show in my life. And I root for Morty. I'm here for Morty. I'm a huge fan of Morty.
Okay, so this one was not on my list, but I want to bring him up really quick.
Uh oh.
Dexter from Dexter's Lab.
When he crashed, who he? Oh, crashing out on Didi.
That man was crashing out every single episode, and it was absolutely justified. First of all, I'm spending all my time stealing the electricity from half the city to make these amazing inventions, and you coming in here destroying them. You destroying, not only are you destroying my stuff, you also are wasting electricity at the same time. Like Didi was messing up, right? Dexter deserved better. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Not Mandark though. Not Mandark.
Dexter definitely deserved better, and I always bring this up because I see that Dexter is in this conversation right now where everybody's like, "Who's smarter, Dexter or Jimmy?" And I'm like, "Do you guys remember that Dexter is literally a toddler? He's only 5 years old. Like he did all of these things in the first 5 years of his lifetime. So it's like, bro, well, not a toddler, but like
Yeah.
almost. He's a toddler senior. Like
JB said nobody better say Killmonger was
it's too late,
justified. It's too
JB.
late. It's already
It's
been said.
it's
Not
been
us.
said. It's been said 3 times. Two times in this comment section, and then I shared a post on my Facebook page earlier, and it's already been said. Sorry, people are
What's
saying
your
that it was justified.
what's your next crash out?
My next crash out, I think I have 2 more. The very first one, because I'm a baby. Exactly. Dexter is a baby. Dexter is a big time
That's
baby.
why he was crashing out
That's
like
why he
that.
was crashing out. It was justified. He was a baby. His big sister's touching all his stuff all the time. Like, I still don't know. I stand on business, JB. I still don't know like how he funded any of these things, but maybe
I don't
that's
know.
another conversation for another day.
The government. I don't know.
I have 2 more on my list.
Okay.
Um we're going to go to Tyler Perry films. Most of the characters that crash out on Tyler Perry films are justified, but I saw this post earlier and I was like, "Oh, I got to talk to you about my girl." Her name is Helen from Diary of a Mad Black Woman,
Okay.
played by Kimberly Elise. Um,
Okay.
this is the very first feature film that Tyler Perry did, and the way that the way that Tyler Perry wrote this movie and play, and for them to put those crash out scenes, the way that they put those in there was chef's kiss. Sometimes it feels like
It
she
was.
didn't go far enough for me.
I mean, I don't know about that, but
I mean, you are
I mean,
not a
what's
black
she gonna do?
woman.
What is she gonna do? Murder the man?
I mean,
I'm sorry,
almost.
unalive.
I mean, she
Unalive
could have
the man.
almost did it. Like, sorry. I'm so sorry. But I gave you 20 years of my life 20 years of my life, and you just up and you had a secret family for the what, almost 7 years or something like that, and you just move her in because you're feeling some type of way, or I'm I'm boring. You didn't want me working. You didn't want me doing any of these things. I can't physically have babies.
Okay, we throwing a lot on top of that. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman. All right. Thank you, Shaq. She didn't go far enough. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Christina. Christina. Christina's not here.
Okay. Okay. All right. Before we continue, shout out to CCN by the way, because all of y'all in the student section, Faith, John, who else? Nessa,
JB.
JB. Thank y'all for popping through. Trail. It's
I
good to
saw
see
I
y'all
saw
coming
Humble
through.
Roses earlier
Humble
too.
Roses was up in this
Oh
thing
my
too.
gosh, yeah, I almost cried. Almost cried
Okay. All
laughing so
right.
hard.
So my next crash out.
Mhm. Mhm.
I actually got more than two, but we're gonna stick to the two thing.
Okay.
So before my next to the last, I'm gonna go with this is a double up. We're gonna go to Roger Rabbit, the film, and Eddie Valiant, who was the cop. Okay. So if
Yes.
you didn't pay attention in the movie, you would know that his brother was unalived by a tune. So him
Exactly.
crashing out on Roger all the time, not wanting to do anything for him, totally justifiable moment there. But also Roger is justified for crashing out because my man is literally getting framed for unaliving someone he didn't unalive. So and then on top of that, he was playing patty cake with his wife. The dude that they said he unalive was playing patty cake with his wife. If y'all ain't never seen that movie, patty cake is apparently a big deal to tunes, but still, it happened in the movie. I think it's like on line of like actual cheating. I don't know.
It is. It is. They might
It's a
as
good
well.
it's a great movie though. The book series is totally different,
They
so
might
we
as
ain't
well have
talking
been
about that.
doing it.
Yeah, might as well out here playing patty cake with some other man. What's wrong with
What's wrong
Jessica?
with
What's
you?
wrong with Jessica? Not the
That's
B
a
movie.
that's a good one. You know
We don't
what?
talk about the B movie, man.
I just recently watched B movie. I've never seen it before. I just watched it, and I agree, Shaq. I agree.
Not the B movie.
The husband. The husband.
To be fair, yes, the husband definitely had a right
Yes.
to
Yes,
be
he
mad.
did.
Yes,
Yes, he
yes.
did. Yes, he did. I agree. I got one more.
Okay.
I've been going back in my head, back and forth between these two characters on who I want to talk about, but I'm gonna go this route. Bugs Bunny.
Mm,
Bugs Bunny, every time he crashed out, it was a reason behind it. First of all, we gotta look at it like this. He's just a rabbit. All right. What are rabbits? Prey. All right. Somebody always trying to get a rabbit. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the pew pew, you know.
touche, 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 touche.
anytime Bugs crashed out, he just trying to mind his business. You know what
He
I'm
was
saying?
chilling. He was chilling pretty hard.
He was chilling. Then somebody come over there minding his business. Now he got to react. Bugs
Oh,
Bunny,
Karen Fudd showing up every week.
70-year old character bit Bugs Bunny has been justifiable in my book the entire time. Shout out to Bugs.
I think he's more justifiable now when it comes down to Daffy and like the newer series where they like
Yes,
chilling. He absolutely is justified every
yes,
single time, every
yes.
crash out. All right.
Shaq, first of all, look at this. Look at this comment. I don't know. He pew pewed someone for coughing during his orchestra. Have you ever been to an orchestra before?
First of all, that's a
Oh,
lot of work
that's
you get to put in. You got to put in to
exactly.
get to the stage.
And he kept on coughing. It wasn't like he coughed just a little bit. And he in the front, like, bro, hold. And
For
then we just
real.
and then we had a pandemic. When people was coughing on people. Come on now, no,
We don't know what was
justified.
going on. We don't know what time period that was. Um,
Justified. Exactly. The plague could have been out. The bubonic plague could have been around. Y'all
all
talking
right.
about something. He
My
was
last my last crash out for today is Vegeta when he crashed out on Beerus when Beerus hit his when Beerus hit his wife.
okay. Yes.
That
Yes.
was an absolute that was an absolute verifiable, justifiable crash out.
I agree. I
I
100%
mean, you,
agree.
you can't let another man hit your
No,
wife,
you can't.
let alone an alien
My
from another
my
planet who
mama.
helped subjugate your entire planet in a sense.
I agree.
So yeah, Vegeta's ultimate crash out. I mean, and Vegeta could have been unalived. So shouts out to
Easily.
Vegeta.
The
Yeah,
whole earth could have just been gone because of Vegeta reacting, honestly.
right.
But shout out to
Still
Vegeta.
justified. Still
It was
justified.
extremely justifiable because honestly, and that's a god of destruction, a whole god. He stood up to a whole
Oh,
god. You know what I'm saying? Some everyday men don't even don't even do that for their own wives in real life. So it was definitely
touche,
fully
touche.
justified. Shout out to Vegeta, man. I'm glad that the writers out to be justified a lot of the time. It's
Y'all
still
men
F them
can't
though.
be
Facts.
y'all men can't be out here singing Bruno Mars grenade with your chest and not defending your women's out here now. Come on now. Come
Say
on now.
that. Say that, BK.
All right, before we move on to last things, I do want to go through some of these comments
Yes,
because
please.
some of these were
Not
really,
my
really, really
mama.
solid. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, scroll up
All right.
because it's.
We got Deadpool,
I would say
which
yes, especially MCU Deadpool.
I still don't like that cat, but yeah, yeah.
Is it because of who's acting him?
No,
Who's
no,
his
no. I'm just
actor?
annoyed. I'm just annoyed by Deadpool right now.
Oh,
Uh, Maleficent. We
yes,
talked about this earlier on, but yes,
yes,
absolutely.
100%,
I do not
100%.
know who
They played in my girl
Ramu
face. Rima Rule,
Rimuru Rimuru.
yes, from
Where is he from?
Slime. The one time I got
Okay,
reincarnated as a slime.
okay, touche.
Yes.
So, all right. So this is another one of those moments where I'm supposed to watch a show that I plan to watch that I haven't. Shaq, I know you suggested that like last year. I haven't forgot.
They're
I
like
just
three
have
seasons in, if I'm not mistaken.
uh Killmonger. That was for JV right there.
This is a debatable one. This one is very debatable. Like, I'm not going to agree or disagree to this because we're just going through the comments. So I'm not going to add any extra opinions. I feel like
Okay.
Killmonger should have his own section of an episode. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I think when you add the history of just the history of Africa and the
yeah,
fact that he was abandoned, you know,
yeah.
it can be argued either way. You're right.
I gotta go back and watch JJK, and I have
Yeah,
not
I haven't
watched
watched it
I
yet.
haven't watched season 2, but I feel like I agree with this one.
Which one?
Gito. I want to call him
Oh,
Ghetto so bad.
it do look. I was
I
about to
want to
call
call
him
him
Ghetto.
Ghetto. Oh,
Anakin Skywalker is a justified crash out.
and it can ended up becoming Darth Vader, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay,
Okay, so
okay.
real quick, I say no. If you go back to the original, like at the beginning, he wasn't even supposed to be a part of the order. So had they followed the advice of Yoda, when Yoda said he wasn't ready, we wouldn't even have Darth Vader. So Yoda was right. Hashtag Yoda was right.
Yoda was right. Hashtag Yoda was right.
If we're talking about WWE, Liv Morgan's crash out was justified.
I feel like me and JB had this conversation one day. Again, I was in and out, so I didn't see like the story development with Liv. But I feel like I may agree with this. I feel like I may agree with this one.
I'm team anti-Liv sometimes, so
I could dig
I'll
it.
let y'all. I'll let y'all have it today.
I
We ain't gotta.
understand.
I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater, but we're talking wrestling here, so I pick sides like I pick my NFL squads. Franklin Saint, absolutely.
Yes, 100% Franklin Saint. 100% that why he say man played in his face with his money. He was played by the system, and that's how. Ooh, don't get me preaching. I'm not gonna go too deep into that. Don't get me
It's
preaching.
always the system. It's
Don't
always the system,
don't
ain't it? It's always
don't
the system.
man. But yes. Shout out to Franklin Saint. That's so
Oh,
sad. That's so sad.
JB said anyone pissed off at Cody is in the right.
That's like the whole
JB,
roster. That's like the
not
whole roster, ain't it?
not Cody,
Not
not Cody
Cody.
Jamal.
I'm so sick of y'all. I'm so sick of y'all. I'm so sick of y'all.
Since we're talking wrestling real quick, I think I don't want to say OG Vince McMahon was right for crashing out, but
Bye.
if you know the history with his
I'm about
dad
to hang
a
up.
little bit, maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit.
Say nah. Say nah.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me. Bianca is still guilty, by the way. I think
Yes.
we wrote that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. That was when we were talking about Naomi. She wrote that
yeah,
when
yeah.
we was talking about Naomi.
Nova hair looks like one of the muses in Hercules. Bless her soul. Nova's on the road. JB, sir, I'm not. You don't comment timeout for the next two
It's too
comments,
late. That's an
but
old comment. I think I clicked it and I put a heart up. Thank you, JB. I
oh,
appreciate you, brother.
but to be fair, your hair do a little bump today. It does a little
Thank
bump today.
you. Thank you.
Can we say bump?
Bomb, 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 bomb. We
It's
about
too
to
late
find
now.
out. We about to find out.
Let's see. Boogeyman. Haven't watched WWE since Boogeyman ate the growth off that. It was a lot of WWE comments in here. Um, Julia was justified for that freak out she had with Boogeyman eating that growth off her face. I will agree to that. See, oh, this is this is me. Here we go. BK Quattro was justified. I agree. Shar Asinable. Also
Who?
Quattro Bijera. The dude from Gundam, the OG Gundam, the
Oh,
one with the blonde hair and the mask.
completely lost
So
me. There you go. As
so
soon as y'all start
yes,
talking Gundam, see?
yes, he was justified, but no, all his transgressions canceled out his justifications. Because my man is a PDF. We know he's a PDF. It's no other way
Oh,
around it.
y'all talked about this character before then.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
talked about this character.
Let's see. We talked about Morty. We talked about Killmonger. Spartacus. Of course, Spartacus is justified.
From 300?
Uh, from Spartacus. I think it's the Spartacus show. Are we talking about the same Spartacus? JB, you have to clarify which Spartacus we're talking about. Are we talking about Spartacus from that kid show that one time where he used to jump around and do gymnastics and stuff? Because he's justified too. That little girl with that pink hair was creepy. No, I'm
IDK.
just kidding. Let's
IDK.
see. Shigaraki from My Hero.
Nope, never watched it. JB, you know that I tried to watch My Hero. This was the first show I really tried to really get into. First 5 episodes, it never grasped me. Somebody was like, "You had to get to episode 8." What? Y'all be wildin', bruh.
Yeah, by episode
Y'all
8,
be wild.
it's pretty good.
See what I'm saying? Who about to do that? Not me.
Oh, Scarlet Witch was justified in her crash out. Nessa, facts. Facts. She was justified.
Wait,
Did
wait,
she did
wait,
she go
wait,
overboard?
wait. The second part of this comment, Nessa. Them sons were not real.
I didn't want to address the kids because you know what I'm gonna say when we talk about Scarlet Witch's kids. We
In
talked
this
about this on the show.
we did. Oh yeah. In this universe. And they ain't even got nothing to do with the storyline. That was just casting issues. In this universe, Scarlet Witch did not even have any kids. She just had the idea of these churn. So I do completely agree with losing the love of her life. Because she did lose her brother first. Let's not forget that part. Her twin brother. They were like lab rats in a sense at first. Then she lost her brother. Then
And then
she
they
lost the
replaced
love
him
for
with
her
a
life.
fake one. With
He was
Raph
replaced.
Boner.
He was replaced with a another character from a different universe. That's all he was.
Ralph Boner
Technically,
is her name.
if we want to be
Her
technical.
Nessa said Rhea betrayed her and then put her on the shelf for 6 months. That revenge tour was so justified. Okay, Liv's revenge tour was justified. I will grant you that one. I concede the argument. Let's see.
You got another one?
Okay, the show. JB said the show Spartacus. Shaquille said Lelouch.
I don't know
What's the
who that
name of that
is.
show? I can't remember the name of the show for some reason. It slipped my mind. But yes, Lelouch was justified, I think.
Kicking out at 2. Uh just jumped in. Not sure if it's already mentioned. Everybody's gonna say Killmonger was justified. Everybody. I told you we're gonna have to revisit that subject. We're going to
We
have to
probably
revisit.
we might have to.
We're gonna
Oh,
have to.
for the gamers out here in the world, Kratos was justified. Every single time Kratos stepped on the game, he's justified. I
I
agree.
feel like even the lore Kratos is justified.
Angry Kratos,
Yeah.
family dad, super
Yeah.
dad Kratos, father of the year, by the way. Now that's a
Yeah.
man whose character growth was good and all his good, terrible deeds got canceled out by his good ones. I'm standing on that. Also Vegeta, even though he probably unalived millions of people. I mean, he took out some planets, y'all.
He took out some
My
plants.
man's a mass unaliver. Just gonna be real. That's my boy, but he's a mass unaliver. Code Geese, thank you. Lelouch is from Code Geese. Thank you.
Gias.
Gias. I
Code
said geese.
Gias.
I read that thing. It was like
Okay.
geese. It's geese, y'all.
It's definitely not geese or goose.
Walter White is Walter White.
Who is
I
that?
know the story. Um, um, what's the name from Walter White? Uh, what's the show? What's the show, you guys? I didn't watch it. It was on FX. It was like one of those big shows about. It was about illegal substances.
Faith put it up there, so I'm waiting for Faith to come back to say what
Yeah,
it
I
is.
know the show. I think he is justified. I know some of the stories, so yeah, I think he's justified.
Breaking Bad. I never watched
Breaking
Breaking
Bad. Thank
Bad.
you, thank you.
I
JB said
never
Walter White did it for the love of the game.
I never watched Breaking Bad, guys. I am going to have to go back. Medusa crashing out. Yes, I agree. I agree. But
All right,
it's
go
like
ahead.
no, I was gonna say because some people actually do believe that Medusa existed. So I will completely agree though that she had a justifiable crash out. I'm 100% agree.
I mean, if you couldn't look at nobody without
No,
turning into
like
stone.
even before that,
I mean, I know, but I'm just saying
before she was
the
cursed.
anger continued. I agree. I understand it.
Yeah.
Mojo Jojo, we got you guys.
This is gonna be the
We got
last
to slow
one.
down. This is the last one,
This
but
is gonna be the last one.
Mojo
One
Jojo is
hundred percent.
definitely justified. Definitely
100%.
justified.
He was Professor Utonium's first kid, basically,
Yep.
and just thrown to the side because he was like, you know what, I want some daughters now.
And
I can do
then
it. I could do this better. I could do this experiment better.
no matter what he did, man, that man be in the house, feet up, taking a
Feet up,
bath, bubble
chilling.
bath going, cooking in the kitchen. It don't matter.
Here they come
If they don't know who did it, it's Mojo every time.
every
And
time.
that's unfair. So
That
yeah,
is very unfair. That is
if
very
a man
unfair.
got to make a giant robot to unalive some superhero toddlers, I guess it's justified. I mean, technically he's a
Superhero
monkey.
toddlers.
I mean, he's a monkey, so I don't think it's like you know what? That's a whole nother thing of ethics. We're moving on. We listen, Mr. Freeze, yes, kicking out at 2. I agree. Mr. Freeze is justified. Kinda. We got to move on to last things, and
Yes.
we're gonna let my sister Nova King go first again because ladies first. So
Booyah.
hit him with the first last thing.
First and foremost, shout out to Versus TV for finally making their comeback. It has been almost 3 entire years since
It's
we've
been
had
that
a
long.
versus battle. And it's so funny because like 2 months ago, I was like, what happened to versus battles? Like, like the COVID hit, we were all trying to figure out entertainment for ourselves, and then boom, versus TV was like the big thing. Then COVID started to like fade away. Everything started to, they used to, yes, facts. They they started opening things back up, and then they changed the not the platform, but like the production of verses, and verses started getting a
Yeah.
lot better and things like that. Like I know everybody remember when what's his name? What's the producer name?
Swiss
His
Beats.
no. From the New Jack era. What is his name? He was going up
Teddy
against
Riley.
Teddy Riley. Thank you. When Teddy Riley's internet kept on kept on
I
messing
forgot
up,
about that.
like
I forgot about that.
that was like peak versus. We loved it. Like we loved it. These artists and these producers, these songwriters, just going live from their own household, and just we just tuning in to Instagram live, just flooding it. Then they go
I
to
miss that. I
I
miss the
miss it
OG.
too. I
I
miss the
miss the
OG
OG.
verses. Then we go to they're opening things back up, and they're actually like putting on these versus concerts. And that wasn't too bad, you know. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't too bad.
It was alright.
So back in like 2020, 2022, they made a post and was like, oh, coming back soon, we're going to be back with versus TV. And I just saw this post because I was like, what happened to versus? Because I saw, the new announcement. I'm gonna get to the new announcement shortly. But I was like, what happened to them? They were like, we're coming back soon. This was back in 2022. And I'm just like, okay, we're gonna have to wait a few years, I guess. So now they coming back with a banger. We are going to get No Limit Records versus Cash Money Records. Now, if you are from the 99 and the 2000s like myself, this is huge. All right? This is a huge versus battle for the simple fact we were actually able to see these people go back and forth during that time. They had like their little, thank you, Faith. They had like their little back and forth during that time. And some people believe that No Limit were the better record label. Some people believe Cash Money was the better record label. There's two things that I love that I'm going to love about this versus. We get to see some pioneers in a sense of, I agree, John. uh there we're gonna see some BK
Man,
mad.
y'all ain't giving no love. No love to No Limit.
BK, the way you just look.
Y'all don't know. It's been some years.
It's been That's the thing
He
about verses. They're gonna bring back some classics that we didn't even think of.
oh,
And
oh. I don't want to start this part of the conversation yet because you had so much to say that
one
I want you to
one
finish that.
one like I said, there's two things I'm excited for this. Silk the Shocker, as we know, he was incarcerated for a while.
No, yeah, yeah.
So we're gonna get to see him, see how he's gonna act in a live performance. Number two, Cash Money Records. First of all, I'm a huge Cash Money fan. They do. They do, JB. I ain't gonna say that comment, but they do. They got it in the chamber.
I said No Limit got very nice mushroom clouds in the chamber.
Okay, good one. That was a good one, BK. That was a good one. That was a good one. We're doing so. I'm so proud of myself for keeping it super PG. I think that I've
Right?
been practicing through TikTok or something. I don't know what's going on.
It just becomes second
It
nature, you
just
know.
becomes second nature at this point. On top of my baby be repeating us now, so I be trying to censor myself around her too. Um, Cash Money Records is like a huge pioneer to me in the hip hop game. I can't wait to see what's going to happen on their side. Is Turk going to be there? Is Lil Wayne gonna be there? Like, that's my biggest question. Like, is Weezy F Baby, please say the baby, really gonna
I'm
be
waiting.
there?
I'm waiting for the battle of the incarcerated to go off, which is gonna be BG versus Silk the Shocker. They both recently free. BG been making some new songs. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be a great show. It's gonna be amazing. I'm sorry.
You had to do it. BK, if they include Young Money, it's on autopilot.
We don't even need Young Money. That's the whole kill to the mo right
I
there.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say this: if they bring out Mia X, though,
Who the heck is Mia
you
X?
ain't got to know who Mia X is. This is.
That name
I wouldn't
sounds
even
mad familiar though. I ain't gonna hold you.
listen. Listen, I was a No Limit fan. Okay, so I'm not a fan of Silk the Shocker and his rhymes. Okay, I've never been, but Mystical, Mia X, P, I'm excited. I'm
They're gonna
excited.
play some of Mystical songs. I almost forgot Mystical
When
was part
Mister
of the
when
No
Mister
Limit
Ice
Band.
Cream Man go off, I don't want to hear no noise. It's got to be solid in the stream. Okay, everybody got to stand up for the greatest hood song of all time. Okay.
The DJ got to mix him with somewhere with that freestyle that Mystical did at one time. If you see me fighting in the in the forest,
Oh
help the bed.
yeah. He got to bring
he
it.
got
In
he
fact,
got to throw
just
it in
go
there.
ahead and just make that his own thing. It counts.
It counts. It
It
does
counts.
count. It does count. But Mystical got hits.
Oh
Like
yeah, Mystical is the
like
heavyweight of the two though.
bump Mystical. Forget him as a human, because of all the atrocities he has.
Touche.
Uh,
Accumulated.
I can't.
Done.
I was about to start cussing. I had to stop
Don't do that. Don't do
because
that.
it
Don't
made
do
me
that.
mad
Don't do
just
that.
a little bit.
PG.
I hate when these entertainers are just such a great entertainer, but they're like a doo person. Like
So
I
most
do
of
know, I
them
do know who Mia X is. I just cannot like. It's like what because it's been so much music, John. Like it's
we
so much music. I can't keep up
I'm
with
gonna be
her.
honest. I'm gonna be honest. The only reason I listen to the Mia X album, first of all, shout out to my older brother, Brett. Because
Shout
I
out
was going
Brett.
through his CD case, you know what I'm saying? I was going through his CD case, and I saw the Mia X cover, and I was like, who's this? The cover got me. It's like that little Kim poster. That's the cover for me. Like I remember the cover, you know what I'm saying? But I popped it in and she had Charlie. Uncle Charlie was on that boy. I was like, I didn't yeah, so that's how I discovered Uncle Charlie. Like I didn't know who he
What?
was at the
That's
time.
how? No, ain't no way. Ain't
I
no way.
mean, when I say
Oh,
discover, like
him as a
that's how
single artist.
yeah, like I knew
Oh,
I knew the Gap Band, but
okay.
I
I was
didn't
about to
know
say,
him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I was young. I
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
listening. I was listening to
yeah,
my dad's stuff, but not enough to know everybody's name unless it
yeah,
was Earth, Wind, and Fire Parliament. Well, I knew them.
yeah. I understand now. I get it. I get it.
Go on the snitch, Shaq. I don't care. Snitch. The I'm just standing in my truth right now.
October 25th is the day that we will be tuning. I'm sorry, tuning. And hold on, wait, what day is that? Because I never looked at it on the calendar. Give me a hot second.
She was
Oh, it's
like,
a
I might have to
Saturday.
catch the replay.
No, it's a Saturday. If I'm not doing anything, I might not be doing anything at that time when they go live. So I will be watching it. I'm tuning
I
in.
will say this: the leaders of both of these respective groups are not the best lyricists, but they are very entertaining.
Master P and Birdman.
Yeah, they're not the best lyricists, but I'm gonna be honest.
Birdman Birdman has some of the most questionable lyrics ever.
I'm gonna be honest. If I'm being honest here, if I'm being honest, once Manny first start going off though, it might be a wrap, y'all. It might
It's
be.
Manny Fresh for me. A
Manny
fresh
Fresh.
is our term,
I
baby.
said this.
Gator
I
boots
said this
without
several
them
times.
dog Gucci
Manny
shoes.
Fresh might be the greatest, arguably the greatest music producer
I'm
in
sorry.
current in hip hop period.
Say that.
And we got some heavy hitters. We got Pharrell, we
Say if
got
I'm not watching
Timbaland,
it.
we got David Banner. We got some killers. Oh, sorry, some unalivers in the hip hop game. But Manny be putting together some stuff. I don't think Manny got like a terrible beat. It might not be a
I
great
haven't
song,
heard,
but it ain't because of Manny.
and it's not because of Manny. I don't think I've ever heard a terrible beat from Manny Fresh. Manny Fresh is definitely a better producer to me than Swiss Beats. 100%.
I agree. I agree.
100%.
I need to see Khaled and Manny go beat for beat.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I know who that is. Master
Who,
P, a
Andre
better
Young?
lyricist. Yeah. Yes, I
That's
agree,
true.
Jack.
That's true.
He's a
I
better
agree with that.
lyricist than Birdman. He's not so much more ahead of him, but yes,
Yeah, he is a better lyricist.
he's better than.
I can listen to like Master P go in before I can listen to Birdman. No offense, Birdman. You know what I'm saying? You still got some great moments. I'm just being real here. Don't come for me.
Who's
I got
Andre Young?
respect for you. I don't know who Andre Young. Give me some Andre Young music.
Is going to cause an earthquake.
It might be a lot of target. To be real though, this is probably like the best. If you're bringing it back, this is the best people to bring it back with. Like for the culture and to capture that essence that Versus lost. I think these are the two groups you need.
Yeah,
I
if
can't
they,
see anybody else doing it to
I
bring that
agree.
that back like
I
for as good as
100%
it is.
agree. I feel like this is one of those verses as well that the people.
Oh,
Andre Young, duh.
it didn't
My
it didn't
brain,
register.
my
I
brain is
think
burnt, John. All right, y'all
I
know what
think
I've been going through and the pregnancy, so my brain
I
just been
think
burnt.
Manny is a better producer than Dr. Dre.
Whoa!
I do. I do.
Free, 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 free.
I know that's a controversial thing to say. That's a controversial thing to say.
Whoa!
But I just
Whoa!
I'm rocking Gator boots with the pimped out Gucci suit
I told
all
you.
day,
I
all
told
day,
you something about that joint.
all day.
It's man. I'm not about to get into
I
it. I'm
think
not about
I
to
think
get
that
into
might be
it.
the most controversial thing I've ever said on this show.
No, not the most. Not the most. But in a while. In a while. It's been a while.
You
What I
flipping
was
out?
gonna say. What
Go
I
ahead. I stand on it.
Please,
I stand on it.
please do, Nessa. Please do. But what I was going to say was, yes, I completely agree with what you were saying because, this is one of those matchups that we, the people, have been talking about probably since they first started versus. You know, when they decided to do artist against artist and then group
Yeah,
against group. When we
yeah,
got the locks against, was it locks? I mean, not locks. Dipset against, yeah, it was the locks,
yeah.
right?
They're saying lots, right?
Yeah. Back during that time, and they started doing groups against each other, everybody wanted this showdown to happen. I'm really, really actually excited. And if they want to go further with verses, if they want to continue to do this with verses, like if they want to do this a monthly thing or every 2 weeks or wherever the case, however they're going to do it, this is the way to jump back in it. Like the people are going to go crazy. I'm going to be in here blasting the music. My daughter's going to look at me like, what this lady doing? And I
Oh
can't
yeah, she
wait.
about to give you the business. She gonna be like, "Hey, I'm trying to sleep over here."
She's about to learn, all right? She's going to learn that day, all right?
You know what
That
my
was,
favorite verse is before we move
that
on?
was John.
It was pretty bad.
It was
It was
bad.
pretty bad.
It was
Um,
bad.
the one with the R&B singers Mario, Ray J.
I hated that. That's my least favorite one.
I only liked it because it was hilarious. Because it was funny. The whole thing was funny. It was not good,
It was not a
but it was
good
funny.
show.
When y'all got Mario coming out of pocket,
That
you
was
know
not
it's a
a good
problem.
show.
You know it's a problem. With Mario, man, it's a problem.
That was not a good show at all. Chair twerking.
Not
Facts.
chair twerking.
That's a thing,
All right,
right?
all right. We got one more last thing before we get up out of here, and so we're just gonna jump right into it. Bad Bunny
Bad
is
Bunny.
headlining the Super Bowl, and the internet, not all of us, half
Shambles.
of us is like, "Hey, that's great." The other half of us is like, "Go back to your country. That ain't American music."
Not us, them.
No, no,
Say that right.
I'm saying as the country, as the country.
Okay. All right.
Um, I'm excited for the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl has
I'm
had some
not.
great performances these past few years. I'm talking about the halftime show, not the whole Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yes, I am
so
excited for the
I mean, because
halftime show.
I don't know who's playing in the Super Bowl yet, so I can't be excited. But I
Exactly.
can be excited for the halftime show because I don't hate Bad Bunny's music. Uh, do I know everything he said? No, I do not speak Spanish. I know like 7 words, and most of those are numbers. So But does that stop me from enjoying the music? No, it does not. Because that man slides on the beat and y'all know it.
He
I'm gonna be
does.
real. That
Hey,
man slides on the beat.
hey, Bad Bunny. Hey, he know what he doing. All right. He
For
knows
real.
exactly what he's doing. I feel like this is for perfect timing. Exactly, exactly, Nessa. I feel like this is perfect timing for Bad Bunny to headline the Super Bowl show, the halftime show, headline the half, not even headline, perform for the halftime show. Um, because the way this country just been going for the past, oh my gosh, it's only been a year, bro.
Yeah. It ain't even been a whole year.
Ain't even been a whole year yet. Like, y'all president been wilding. Like, I don't know why y'all voted this man in, but I couldn't even say it with a straight face.
Hold up. Kicking out at two. I know the one where he said Booker T. That's the one I'm waiting on. I'm gonna
What?
know that one. Bad Bunny got a song, Booker T, called Booker T.
Okay.
And he bring out Booker T, he legendary.
I'm excited to see if he's going to bring out anybody else. I don't. There's a few Bad Bunny songs I know, but of course I don't know anything he's saying because, like you said, I don't speak Spanish. But I have no problem with that because if it sound good, it sound good. Like
Right?
I have no problem. And there's this post. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen it by now. There's this post floating around where someone's like, "I hope you get on that stage and don't speak a lick of English." I agree.
He said we got 2 months, y'all. He said y'all
Four
got two
months.
months.
4 months.
Well, I think he was just said, I think he said 4 months.
4 months. I
He
saw
said
it.
we
I
gotta learn
listened
it.
to his monologue on Saturday Night Live.
I think Pink said she already on it. So,
Say less. See, and that's the unity that we need right there. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
I am here for it. All right, I'm super here for it. I'm so excited to see how this performance is going to go down. It's going to go down in history books. Going back to what Nessa said, people are losing their brain because how do you not know that Puerto Rico is a part of the United States of America? It's not a state, but it is a U.S. territory.
They've been a
You
part of this since like the 1800s.
since literally the 1800s, like when they had quote unquote discovered this land, uh there were ports all up and down the east coast, and Puerto Rico also. Porto port is right there, guys. It's right there. It's right. It's right there. They took slaves there as well. So it's like, bro, like
I
going
want to
back
say
to your
like
country,
1836 or something like that.
saying going back to your country is just the most ridiculous thing to say because this is their country. They part of the same country you are.
They're
Where was
citizens,
the
you guys.
where was the uproar when Shakira performed? You too, Rihanna.
No, that was uproar for Rihanna.
It was. I didn't see
Hmm.
it. I loved
So,
Rihanna.
so the thing that trips me out about this, especially when it's people older than us that's having an issue, and us sometimes. Um,
It's them
you
oldest
guys,
goodies.
we get older, and we don't change our music anymore. Like we just listen to the same thing. So now there are some artists that are terrible out here in these streets. I'm not saying that, and there's some forms of music that just don't vibe. But for like the past 5 or 6 years, the Super Bowl music has been great. I know it
It
ain't been
has
like
been
your Bon
great.
Jovi. I know it ain't like some old school rock and stuff, but hip hop is the
Paul,
number one music in the world.
the beat
Okay.
didn't the Beatles do the halftime show? Or Paul McCartney or somebody?
Did he do one recently within like the last
Like 10,
7 8 years?
12? No, not 7 or 8. Nah, I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't been 7 or 8.
No, because they've been mad since Beyonce
They
done the
have
Super
been
Bowl.
mad since
And
Beyonce.
then and like y'all had Katy Perry at one time.
It's Cole. What's the people?
Coldplay did
Coldplay.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
but then Beyonce showed up there too.
still
So
showed up. Beyonce and Bruno Mars and
and
Bruno
Bruno
Mars.
Mars. And they
But
kind of but
ever
yeah,
since her
Coldplay.
performance, yes. But
Yeah, so
Coldplay came, I want to say either the next year or 2 years after that.
it was 2 years
Katy
later.
Perry's halftime show was not that bad. It was not that bad.
No,
But
that wasn't
ever
that bad.
since Rock Nation has stepped in with Jay Z on and that's the problem. They don't want any of the colors to be doing.
I honestly think it's just because a lot of people don't advance in music anymore. After you get like 35, 36, you kind of have to, it's a chore to go out and find the music, to new music. I don't do it
Yeah,
often, but I
that's true.
try. And I am open to newer music, even if I don't know the artist and I don't like them. The
I'm
first
here
time
for
I heard about Bad Bunny, I was like, who the hell is Bad Bunny?
Bad Warning.
But then, because I was watching wrestling heavy at the time. I still watch wrestling, but not as heavy. And I was like, "Who is this cat?" But then I saw the Booker T song, and then I'm like, "Oh, his music ain't that bad."
He crank.
He,
He
the
crank.
man slides on the beat, you
And
guys.
it's crazy because he's like one of the few artists that have been making hits and being at the top of charts for years.
My man's
For
bigger than
years.
Beyonce.
At this point, he is bigger than Beyonce, and I'm a huge Beyonce fan.
Which is my other argument, because everybody's like, "Who is this? We don't know him. Just because you don't know him, don't mean he ain't making money for somebody." And
Boom,
the NFL is about money, and if you want more
bingo.
eyes, and they've been doing this whole globalization thing with the NFL here recently. So the best way to do that is Bad Bunny.
hmm I
Uh,
can't
but
wait to see all the hits just start exploding. I can't wait.
oh, don't worry, because if you don't want to watch the Bad Bunny performance, you can tune in to wherever Turning Point USA is doing their
Who is
Super
Turning
Bowl
Point
show.
USA?
Charlie Kirk's organization. So they're gonna have a Super Bowl show as well. And I don't know. I didn't read the article. I don't know who's headlining, but it's probably Taylor Swift or Kid Rock, one of the two.
If
So
Taylor Swift headlines Turning Point USA, she should be canceled.
she already probably should be, because I've been watching breakdowns of her album here recently, and she's already crossed over. She's already crossed over. It's a wrap, you
There's
guys.
one TikTok of that lady talking about, man. We gonna
When
talk
I
about
tell
that in
you
a
the
minute.
listen,
We gonna
listen.
talk about
I
that in a
messed
minute.
around here. I watched that one, and it's like 8 people coming. I was like, so this is a problem, and this is a problem, and this is trap wife, and I'm like, yo, wow. Uh, Whatever she did on this album, it was not accepted as blindly as usual. So it kind of goes back to my argument that she ain't got the juice like Beyonce got.
She's never had the juice like Beyonce
Well,
got. It
I
never
know that.
was.
I know that, but I'm just saying
Me and
now
Taylor
it's kind
Swift
of
the
proven.
same age. And for her to try to still have this little white girl appearance is
It's the
it's
all
weird.
American girl, but I do understand her
It's
wanting to get
weird.
away from it, though. I do
Why
understand
she
her
didn't
wanting
get
to get away
away
from it
from it 10 years ago?
because she was like the final boss of it. You just don't walk away from all that money. I wouldn't. She's the final boss of the American girl.
Say less.
Many have tried to take that spot,
Speaking of
but
Super
no
Bowl,
one got a chance to do it like Taylor has.
Beyonce probably is going to drop an announcement during that time, and I can't wait. So shout out to Beyonce. Hallelujah.
Oh, this is just supposed to do like a rock album or something here recently.
We waiting to see if she drops a rock album for Act 3. She better have at least one go-go song on there. At least she bets to have one go-go song on there. At least
Yeah, kicking out. You're right,
that's a
because
fact.
that's an aging demographic, man. And unfortunately, that's just how business goes. You got to bring in the new heads. This is the same argument, not to bring up wrestling again, but it's the same argument that a lot of people have against Triple H right now, because he's not making any new stars.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
She did
Did he
swag for
have
Travis
swag?
Kelce though.
The question for me is, did he actually have swag, or just did his ex girlfriend give him that swag and style? Is he who he is now always been who he truly is? That's what I feel.
Mm.
That's what I feel. This just had me cracking up. A whole song about his.
Yeah, I seen a
I
friend.
might go listen to this album actually.
Shout out to the homie. She had posted another lady talking about how the Christian people are. I'm a Christian, by the way. A
Shout out to the
newsflash.
Christian. Yeah.
How they were upset about Taylor Swift. Well, not Taylor Swift, but about hip hop and all the misogynistic and all the coarse language that we have in our music quotes, because that ain't all of what hip hop is, but that's how they perceive it. And they never listened to Arrested Development. Anyway, but here we are with a song about this man's whole penis. So, and I
That's
will
painful.
say that pop music always stealthily have these things in the conversation. Katy Perry got a whole song about a birthday suit, and you think it's we're talking about just birthday cake or something because the video and the sound is all poppy, but we're talking about being naked for your man. So
Faith, Faith,
I'm
to
just
your
saying.
comment right there, go back and look at him before his ex girlfriend. Go back and look at him before his ex girlfriend. Before, like college days, before he had her. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wait,
That's
did he
all I'm gonna say.
benefit from the black girl trend? You know, when they say when you get
It
with a black
always
woman.
happens. It always
So is that
happens.
really a thing? Because I
It's a
know
thing.
it is.
It's a
It
thing.
really is.
It's
Huh.
a thing. Yeah. And Travis not a bad looking dude. It's just his swag is just
I
it's
mean,
just
when you look
different.
at the rest of the family, then you look at Travis.
She said I'm scared too.
Oh, Myth is
Hey,
busted. Myth is busted.
look, look. That's all I'm gonna say.
I kissed the girl. Yeah.
But
And
Katy
then
Perry, when she did hers, that was like age. It was like age appropriate. I mean, technically, when she came out with "I Kissed a Girl," right? Yeah, that was like her first hit song.
what was the girl that's from Disney here recently that all the parents took their kids to this woman's concert?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter. Like they're all spazzing out. I'm like, do y'all not listen to the content of the music?
No,
Do
they
you
never
not
do.
watch a video?
They never
Like,
do.
but y'all be out here clocking black people and black culture all the time, but you're not paying attention to what's right under your nose in your pop music.
Don't get me started.
Yeah,
Don't
I
get
think
me
that's an
started with
issue.
that.
Like the Williams brothers back in the 90s had a song called Sweep Around Your Own Front Door before you try to sweep around mine. My mom and them listen to that song every Sunday morning on the Bobby Jones gospel album hour back on BET back in the 90s, and it still rings true to this day. Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. And that is why I'm going to land that plane. Shouts out to Bad Bunny. I can't wait to see you slide on them songs
Yeah, I can't wait to see.
at the Super Bowl. I'm probably
And I
gonna watch
have
the Super
seen a
Bowl
couple
this
of
year.
his performances. He puts on a good show, so I'm really excited to see what. I feel like a lot of performers like they pull out a lot of stops for the halftime show for those 13 minutes. So I'm excited to. I'm really truly excited to see.
Wait, pause. I know I said I'm about to move on, but she told them. She told them, and they still didn't listen. Oh, that's just on them. That's their fault.
That's
That's their fault.
called pure ignorance.
For real.
That's textbook ignorance right there.
You got anything you want to add before we end this show?
It has been an amazing episode. It feels great to be back.
Glad to have you
This
back.
has always been like a great outlet for me. And just like being here to talk with my bro and just talk about whatever. It has always
We be random sometimes.
for years now, and it's just been a great a great outlet. And I appreciate all of the support from you, brother. Like, you're an amazing person. I'm gonna give you your flowers because you kept this boat afloat in my absence. You told me straight up if I didn't even want to come back yet, like, just take my time. And you just been so patient with me, and I appreciate you for that.
Oh, no
A lot
problem.
of
You do the
people
same for me.
no, I definitely would. A lot of people don't understand this new chapter that I'm going into. Thank you, Nessa baby.
I like doing the
Um
heart hands thing now. It's a thing for me now.
I'll never do the new kid way. The kids, I don't know what the kids be doing. I don't even know how to
Hey
do it.
man, stop
They,
before you summon a
I'm
demon or something.
sorry, you're right. But this new chapter is going to be tough. I know it's going to be tough, but I'm reminded each day that I have a lot of different pockets of people that are supporting me, whether it's my true family, my blood family, my selected family. Even when I go take my daughter to school, that's like even like a extended family. So I appreciate every single last one of you guys. I love you guys. Love.
Oh, not the memes. You bringing out the memes.
Just a little Mimi. Thank you, kicking out at 2. We can't wait to have you again, my dear. We
Oh
cannot
yeah,
wait.
absolutely, absolutely. Welcome to the fold. Welcome to the class.
Welcome to class.
Everybody in the student section today, thank you guys for popping through. You guys make this show so
Yes.
much more fun than we had already planned it to be.
Yes.
But man, y'all took it to another level. Welcome to the fold, kicking out at 2. Thank you for all your kind words, Novocaine. I definitely
Yes.
appreciate you. I love you. I am glad you are back.
I
You
love you
know,
too, brother.
you are the other half of society and pop culture. We need the fire. No fires, you know what I'm saying? It's just all straight man over here. We gotta have
One
the
more,
color
one
commentation over there.
more, one more last thing. Shout out to Mimi J, and shout out to Peyton. I watched both of you guys' episodes, especially Peyton. Like my girl, all right, my girl did that. Okay,
Man, apparently my head is dry, so I gotta be careful with that one. Cause Lord, my own child was
your
just
head,
like,
your head is dry, and you're too old for hash browns. Don't forget.
that's crazy. That's
That's
crazy. I can't eat
crazy.
hash browns no more. But yeah, thank y'all for your help these past couple of weeks. Um,
A whole nother level. I'm banging with you. Not too many people know that reference. Not too many people know that reference. Oh my goodness. Yes.
but man, this has been an amazing
Yes, it
episode. Thank you
has.
guys for coming out. Novocaine, you are back. So you know you got to do the thing before we end it. You got to tell them what they can do for us today.
Yes, please. On YouTube, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like, share, subscribe, comment. Well, y'all already been commenting. Comment some more. Interact with us with our shorts, our IG reels. Find us on any platform at Society and Pop Culture 101. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify as well. Follow us on these platforms as well because we have our podcast versions that come out the following week after we have our live episode.
Yeah. And do us a favor and head over to www.societyandpopculture101.com. And that way you can find everything else that you can't find anywhere else right there on the website. If you
Facts.
get lost, you can't find a link to a specific podcast player. We're over there. So
And
just go over there, head over there.
shout out one more time to BK because even in our old forum, when we were the BK Spade show, those episodes are there too.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know for how long, but they are there. They are there. Especially those early episodes. Oh my gosh. Anyway, thank y'all for coming through. Thank you, student session, for coming through. We love you guys. I have been the BK Spades.
I'm Instructor Novocaine.
I said the BK Spades as if I'm not instructor BK Spades. You said the BK Spades show, and then my mind reverted
It
back to the
went
old
back.
school. It went
And
back. I'm instructor BK Spades, y'all.
I'm Instructor Novocaine.
Thank y'all, man. We love y'all. Peace.